Hi y'all. Just doing this quick video 'cause I had a thought while I was editing my Spider-Man, my Venom and Carnage video. I was editing that one. I had a thought, man. Thought crossed my mind, dude. Like, I think they should make I really wish they'd have made Spider-Man a Netflix show, or it didn't have to be Netflix. Like, it could have been regular ass TV, but I think it'd have been the shit on Netflix. But they could put it on HBO, Showtime, Stars, like any of that shit. And like, but yo, like if Spider-Man would make like a great Netflix show, because like I get what they're trying, like they could use the Homecoming universe, you know what I'm saying? Like use this new Spider-Man universe. They could have, you know what I'm saying? Like you could start with the Spider-Man Homecoming movie, and then turn that into a Netflix show, dude, because he'll still be in high school and shit at the end of that. Like you could have, you know what I'm saying, Tom Holland plays Spider-Man, but then you could bring in all these other stories that fans have been wanting to see on the screen for years and stuff in live action that would make great stories, dude. Like you could have the whole, like you could bring Craven in, you could bring Mysterio, there's all kinds like Craven and Mysterio, Dr. Octopus and stuff, dude. And if you wanted to, man, you could contract Michael Keaton to come back and play Vulture again and stuff. And then you could bring in all these B-list, you know what I'm saying, like those are like entire seasonal villains, through the whole season. But then you have like little mini, like couple episode arcs of characters, like you could bring in villains like fucking Shocker and Scorpion, Rhino, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, you can bring in Alistair Smythe and do the whole like spider, the one with where he had the spider drones try to kill Spider-Man and shit and stuff. You can do like the Clone Saga, have Ben Reilly in it, dude, and like all this other stuff, man. Like, I think they should definitely look into making Spider-Man a TV show. That would be cool. I mean, I love Spider-Man. Like, if you don't know, I know I always say Batman is my favorite fucking like superhero and stuff, but I don't know, sometimes, man, like Spider-Man, I have loved Spider-Man since I was a fetus in my mom's stomach. Like, I love Spider-Man. Like, and sometimes Spider-Man is like neck and neck, or maybe just a little bit better to me than Batman. I mean, I love Spider-Man. And, I mean, shit, right here in front of the TV. But, you could have all these storylines, man, and then you could do like the bring in the other Spider-Man, do the Spider-Verse storyline, dude. Have like Miles Morales in there, fucking Spider-Man 2099, Noir Spider-Man, fucking Cosmic Spider-Man, like all them shits, dude. Like have them come in, bring in like all these villains and nobody really, you know what I'm saying, that don't get the proper due, like Sandman and stuff, like don't get the proper due in the movies, because the movie's only 2 hours. And you gotta pack all this shit. Like, I know Rhino was in Amazing Spider-Man, and fucking, you know what I'm saying, but like, he was in there for like 5 seconds at the end of the movie, and then at the beginning of the movie. And then like you have, and then this movie, and then the new one, the Homecoming movie, you got, there's Shockers in it, and he's probably gonna be in it for like 2 seconds. And shit, so it's like, damn. But, you could bring all these dudes in, and stuff, Mr. Negative, all these characters, have all these storylines, man. Bring Venom and Carnage. If it was Netflix, you could bring Venom from the Venom movie into it, have them do, then you can have them do Maximum Carnage. They'd have to get all the other MCU people, but, I'm sure they can work something out. Like, there's all these other storylines. You can do the deaths, like, I'd love to see him, like, as much as I love him, like, what they're doing with Homecoming, and stuff, like where he's starting back again. At least we're not getting the goddamn origin story again, but like they're starting back in high school. In the TV show, we can see him grow up and stuff, see him become Spider-Man, until where he is now in the comics, where he owns like Parker Corp, like owns his own goddamn corporation, like Oscorp and shit, and it's fucking, you know what I'm saying, like it's like that and shit, man. Like, cause as much as I like school Spider-Man, teenage Spider-Man, I always gravitated more towards like grown-up Spider-Man. Not Spider-Man that's been doing Spider-Man for a year, 6 months. Like Spider-Man has been doing Spider-Man for fucking a long time. He's been doing this shit forever. And stuff. You can do the whole Gwen Stacy thing. You can do all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can bring it all in. Mary Jane, Aunt May, like all of it, man. And Madam Web, dude, you could bring Madam Web in, dude. Like, oh my god. And then you could even do the Superior Spider-Man storyline at some point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate Superior Spider-Man because I fucking hate Dr. Octopus, but like, you can do the Superior Spider-Man storyline. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit, like the Clone Saga. You know, like I was saying, like Alistair Smythe, the Clone Saga, Ben Reilly. You gotta have Ben Reilly in the shit and stuff, man. But you know, like. I think, but and then on top of that, if it was a Netflix show, since Spider-Man is in the MCU, even though they're trying to build like his own world and stuff, like you could cross him over with the Defenders and the Punisher, and hell, Agents of Shield if you wanted to. You could cross him over with these things, dude. Because how many times in the comic book has Spider-Man teamed up with fucking Daredevil? How many times have you seen him team up with Iron Fist? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times have you seen him with the Punisher? And stuff, man. You can have all this shit. Like, you could cross him, bring them into his series, bring him into their series, bring them into his series. You know, you can have all these crazy crossovers with Spider-Man, like in the Defenders and shit. And then, like, you know, you have all this, like, dude, you could even bring, like, characters from there, man. You got, like, fucking, you could have Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk come in on Spider-Man 2. Like, dude, how dope would that shit be, having Kingpin? Because how many times is Spider-Man going head-to-head with the Kingpin? And stuff, you know? And then you can bring in characters like Black Cat and Silver Sable and stuff like that, man. Like, those characters, those like, side characters and stuff, man. That, you know, if they put them in a movie, they're not going to get their fucking just due the way we want them done. But I think I think Spider-Man as a Netflix show would be fucking amazing. And it doesn't have to be R-rated. It don't have to be all that shit. It's fucking Spider-Man. But, you know what I'm saying? You could bring in the whole symbiote storyline. You could bring in all this shit, man. You could do the Black Suit storyline. All that, dude. Like, you could bring it all in, man. Like, Spider-Man as a TV show is an amazing idea. But yeah, this is just something that crossed my mind while I was editing together my Venom and Carnage video for you guys. And I just wanted to get it out, see what you guys think and stuff. But yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe down below. And as always,
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.